All right, welcome. Got another race today. MacVanish against Homewrecker in Group A, with Mulfolk as the mentor of MacVanish and Wordsayer for Homewrecker. And on comms, I have with me Fudge Fiddle and Coldslayer and Tracker. How you guys doing?
Was that directed towards me or the chat?
Chat.
Gotcha.
Also for you, of course. How you doing?
Wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm doing good. We immediately get space jump and map right off the bat, and we see two majors at the top right of Bubble Mountain here.
Can we mention the elephant in the room? There's a green M&M suit against Ronald McDonald.
That, yeah, it is a interesting choice of sprites.
I'm here for it. We got Orb immediately.
I don't know what kind of psycho, would take the time to create the green M&M sprite, but it's honestly disturbing.
We're gonna ask him after the race for sure. Here we go, Spring Ball also for Homewrecker. Lots of merges in the early game.
Yep, so we already have two can flies and a luxury. Looks like MacVanish is going to go for the two E-tanks, perhaps?
No, I don't think you can get there without a missile.
Looks like they'll be heading towards, is it Batoon E-tank is the name of the room? And
right.
Probably Spring Ball Jump.
Let's see what we get here. Grav. There it is.
Gravity suit. So immediately, a lot of movement is available.
And there's another major down here in the sand pits. It's a major heavy early game. Oh, I see MacVanish forgot to start their timer. But we'll get the timer from the race room eventually. A screw attack. Oh no. And missiles. I think the missiles are actually required to get out of here, if I'm not wrong.
I'd need another look at the map, but most likely.
Oh, they got another pack of missiles here too.
Yeah. But you would need, they just went through mini crate room, didn't they?
Yes.
Did I catch that right? Yeah, and you need missiles for that. Or at least some kind of weaponry to take out the pirates.
There's an X behind the baby room.
Yeah, I forgot he had screw. That makes sense. Find Billy Mays. Get our first power bombs. Homewrecker's having a little bit of trouble with the spring ball jump. It can be kind of tricky, considering these, not sure what they're called, but these enemies can kind of be annoying.
The fish.
Not to mention the spring ball jump itself is kind of a tough trick.
Oh, they got it. Nice.
There we go.
Very good.
Yeah, me personally, I have to like completely change my grip on the controller when doing a spring ball jump, where I guess it's kind of like a piano grip is what it might be called, where I have my index finger on the start button and my ring finger on the jump button, and press them almost simultaneously.
Oh, that's interesting. I think I do it pretty much the other way around, where I have my thumb on the start button and my index finger on the up and down. So they'll be following MacVanish's suit, getting down to the sand pits, I assume. Nice.
Spring ball and bombs is definitely helpful to have here. I guess otherwise this wouldn't be in medium logic. Doing those.
Yeah, I doubt it'd be, yeah.
Yeah, the quick morphs, wall jump morphs are not in medium logic for sure.
We got speed on the side of MacVanish. For the first 7 minutes of the race, it's a lot of majors.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a kind of fast seed, considering the majors we have gotten are very helpful for movement, not to mention screw attack makes getting through heated rooms a bit easier without
For sure.
Varia.
I wouldn't be surprised if Varia's next.
I think we have one more major at the bottom of bowling. MacVanish is going to pick up. Everybody's
Careful.
favorite beat.
Alright, nice. Enough HP to survive.
Yeah, we'll have to look into the sprite advantage here. Maybe take some points off of MacVanish. Going off of... sorry if I had mispronounced this mod Saz's comments.
The M&M sprite is definitely better. I don't know about that. In terms of how cursed it is, I think the M&M sprite takes the cake. There's supers for MacVanish. Bottom of Big Pink in charge room.
Got one more major left in this zone. Fairly large wrecked ship map. On this, did that change for season 5?
That's with the depth settings. So the area sizes aren't related to the zones anymore, but on where they are in the map.
I gotcha.
So it's been a lot more common to see a very big Turian, for example.
I feel like with the amount of time lost on the springboard jump earlier, it feels like homewrecker is actually catching up pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. They did skip a major up top, though. I forgot which one that was. Oh, that was speed.
Must be speed. That's that could be important.
I think the only way into Turian here is through Croc Speedway, so...
Right. So we'll see if Torian is an important zone or not.
I don't know if this is in logic with just 2+1 E-tanks without Varia. But we did have a major top left of the zone before. That could have been Varia.
Got a missile and a super at the top of Green Pirate Shaft. It's like map is fairly close by in Torian here, so likely to find that soon.
I think we're getting into the speed hallway, aren't we? Pre-ice, yep. This could be Fantoon.
Yep.
There we are.
I feel like this is Fantoon's second favorite spot.
After West Ocean?
After West Ocean, yep.
I've seen it a lot in Bubble Mountain recently, too.
That is true. I've seen that as well.
Ooh, it got yoinked. But enough energy to continue.
Yep, thankfully space jump and screw attack make the rooms fairly trivial.
Hey, Metroid Hunter, this is a race, a mentor tournament map render race. The way it works is that the two racers each get a mentor, which helps them in who helps them in trying to figure out how the map logic works, where to route. And with the following command, you can find more about it in these links. You found X-ray on the side of homewrecker. I don't think MacVanish has found that one. Nope. Or they reverted, I don't remember.
I don't believe they ever grabbed it. I think it's the far left major in wreck ship. So
Oh, that one.
Skip that.
That did allow homewrecker to get into criteria. I wonder if there's anything here to help them out. Oh, I'd love to see a G mode, but I don't think we're going to be seeing that here.
We do
and
have
criteria has one
major,
one major and
great.
parade. The major's so far away, though.
That is, yeah. I probably would skip that. Yep, we're reverting.
Yep. And I think it was behind X-ray Hall, so I mean they do have space gym, so that wouldn't be a problem. But it's very far out of the way.
So it looks like Mother Brain is also in Torian here. So unfortunately, it looks like speed is probably a requirement.
I'm kind of confused as homewrecker reverted. Whilst they could have killed Crate there. They did have a way back, didn't they?
I think they did. So yeah, I'm not sure what the logic was there.
Oh, it was a one-way. Okay, so they know they need to get speed first and then head back.
Mm.
It's good knowledge to have, at least. You know where one boss is. Whereas I could see MacVanish orphan criteria and just head further down the map. There's Wave Beam. That speed picked up for homewrecker. I'm expecting him to go back to C now and kill Crate at least.
Yep. I'm not sure if homewrecker ever peeked Torian to discover that it's Croc Speedway to enter, but I wonder if they were able to infer that that major is likely speed due to speed locks being in progression.
Right. So I don't think he's seen this the Croc Speedway. No, it's not green, so he hasn't traversed that area yet. But he also knows that the C entrance and exit is also a speed lock, so that helps. Got a good pivot save by MacVanish, as Relix has mentioned. Taking the, was it the 50-50? Or was there like 2 more zones?
I'm not sure. I was watching Wrecker. Looks like we're in Norfair now, and map does appear to be somewhat close by. It looks like homewrecker's going for a Crate now.
Oh, we don't know yet. He could turn around and pick up X-Ray down here. He is going back for X-Ray.
Yep.
This was X-Ray, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Looks like there's 2 majors in Norfair. I'm not sure, there might have been more. I only got a glance at the map.
It is very far.
And grappling beam.
He does seem to be going for the major. And down here we have Charge. It makes the odds of this major being top right either be a filler, like Plasma, or Varia, because we have seen a couple hell runs. It'd be an evil Varia placement though.
Homewrecker just double checking that those are indeed power bomb blocks.
Can never be too sure. This is side hopper room, I think. Yep. I don't think they can continue from here. Oh wait, they have grab and speed, right? They're fine. It's gonna feel awful if this isn't Varia.
Yep.
And it's high jump.
High jump.
I would revert this.
Yeah, we already have space jump, so not really sure what high jump is going to give us.
Oh, he didn't have a pivot save. Oh, then you're forced to keep it. It is a big time sink, though. Good check, and still commits for it anyway, for a power bomb on MacVanish's side.
Yeah, MacVanish does have charge, but still not the most powerful beam yet. So I think it makes sense to go for close X's like that. That's true. The additional powerbomb pack does open up MacVanish to be able to CF.
That's 15 supers. Here we have Kraid on homewrecker side. We do have to remember that MacVanish needs to go back to C for Kraid.
Yep.
That will allow homewrecker to catch up sometime. But I don't know if that's going to be enough if the how the early game has panned out. Especially going for high jump didn't do him a lot of favor in terms of time.
For sure.
Oh no, MacVanish is definitely not going for high jump boots, but he still needs to go C for Kraid.
I don't think checking these other zones is necessarily going to be bad for MacVanish anyway, because we have yet to see Dragon or Ridley. So
that is
good
true.
Chance that we'll find those other bosses soon. I think the only zone we haven't seen yet is Brinstar.
I assume Brain has both Ridley and Ray then.
We'll see the Meridian map here. Ridley.
Okay.
And we revert. Suppose MacVanish is just taking that as info, but would rather have a better setup before taking on Ridley. Spazer Wave, Charge, combos. I'm not sure how many shots, but quite a few, I would imagine.
I think Spacer Wave is 70 damage, so 210 with the charge. So about 43 with 15 supers. Oh, there's the 15 super. I could also see that MacVanish just wants to find Dre and then go back to Ridley, as it's close to Mother Brain anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The question is if whether they're going for Brainstar or C next. I do believe Courtier is above here on the top left side. So this is a pivot save. Check Courtier and go back to Bryn is, I think, their thought process.
It's like Homewrecker ran into Pants Room, but does not have Grappling Beam or Ice Beam, so cannot progress.
Here's Everest. The map seems to be close. So the outstanding majors here should be then Varia and Plasma in Brinstar.
And Ice.
Oh, and Ice, right. We haven't seen Ice either. There's Plasma, but
There's Plasma.
can Homewrecker get back?
Yep, makes it out
That's
with
easy.
the funny number.
What's the funny number?
I'm not going to say it.
I'm sure chat knows. There it is again, and it's gone. Phone number is 56. Do elaborate. There you go. Its fairness, I think we all hope, but given it how popular it is with the kids, I don't think it'll be dying anytime soon.
I think it is losing some popularity. I'm not sure that my nieces and nephew, I've rarely heard them say it recently. And anytime an adult says it, they hate it. So
Exactly.
I
So
don't
we
know.
should keep using it as adults, so the kids just think it's no longer cool. This map does seem to be elusive. And here's MacVanish heading into Brinstar as well. He does have grapple, so I could see them get past Pants Room. But he's not opting for it, or well, at least he doesn't know it's there. Never mind, he's going back.
Click map is in, is that single chamber?
It is. He should have enough E-tanks to head in there. And there's a save down here too. Yeah, I'd take the save, head for the map, and then pivot back. Another power bomb pack for MacVanish. You hate to see it.
I was going to lose it if that was Varia, because that would just be
Oh, that would suck.
pretty much death for homewrecker, I think.
He'd have to find grapple first before getting to Varia. Maybe you can CF now. True.
Looks like homewrecker is sacking for a map. Might be able to get out, depending on what the other rooms are.
Varia could be here too.
There's 1, 2 majors.
Which one do you think is Varia?
MacVanish is heading towards one right now. That's a 50-50. I feel like
I think it's the cosine room.
Yeah, it is a 50. Oh, there it is.
It is.
Where was Plasma? I'm trying to remember where homewrecker got that.
I don't remember. It wasn't Criteria. Was it?
I don't think so. Criteria had high jump, didn't it? Or no, that was the...
That was a top right major, very far out of the way in Criteria. But I don't remember if there was another major in Criteria. Well, I think MacVanish would have gotten it. Maybe ignored it. I mean, he will have pure KD beam once heading to the map and finding Jure, so it's not bad. Oh, never mind. Here's Plasma.
Oh, there's Plasma.
It's blinding into Plasma.
I guess it was nice. And Bryn and homewrecker already collected it. I thought those 2 majors we saw were the only majors. But I guess there was 3 majors in Bryn.
Yep. Here we're going to see a BT fight, which is going to be over very soon.
Looks like homewrecker's on their way to grab Varia.
And MacVanish is heading to the map. That's Dragon located and the major.
see what this second major is. I guess that has to be ice, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does. MacVanish also checking the major. Knowing it's a 50-50 between high jump and ice, and if this is ice, that's good. Nice. Spark. MacVanish forgot to turn his timer on. However, it's fine, as he's been told that he shouldn't be bothered by it and just play. And we see 2 Dre fights. One already ended because of a microwave shrimp. However, there's no charge on homewrecker's side, so we're gonna see some ammo.
I believe charge was in one of the pit rooms. I think it was in Norfair, and I don't think homewrecker has explored Norfair yet.
He'll be heading there after Dre, I'm pretty sure. That's also where Fantoon is, right?
I think Fantoon was in Torian. I could be wrong.
Then Ridley. Either of them. Alright, Fantoon was in T. Was Ridley in N?
Ridley's in Meridia.
So I doubt that homewrecker is going to be finding charge then. Bit of a rough fight using ammo only.
I believe it takes 20 supers to take out Dre. With only 15.
That is a good question. I don't exactly know what Dre's HP is. I can look it up though. Dragon has 6,000 health. So that would be indeed 20 supers. I'm surprised Dragon is that squishy. 6,000? Almost there.
These drops are not playing nice.
No. Not the drops you want to see. Come on, Dre. There we go.
There we go.
That's a dead shrimp.
It's true, homewrecker does have speed booster, but not a whole lot of health. So at this point, I don't think sparking into Dragon would be the wisest move.
And MacVanish is on Meridia, heading over to Ridley. But first, you gotta get through Metal Pirates. With a decent refill.
So with the full beam combo, I believe this fight is 20 shots. But considering MacVanish has supers, I imagine he'll be using those.
Do we have any ammo refill near Mother Brain? Because I could see MacVanish also just keeping the supers for MB.
True. I think we just saw one pretty close to Ridley here. So I wouldn't be surprised if after this Ridley kill, we refill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here are the supers. Oh, that's one on the tail. That's a dead Ridley. Very nice.
Looks like there's an ammo refill right here in Green Bryn shaft.
As we were heading
Like we're gonna
into
skip it.
Mother Brain, do make sure to give our runners a follow, which is right in chat right now, and obviously the great commentary and tracking companions for me, which are Fudge and Cold Slayer. As MacVanish opts to not take the refill.
I suppose with having ice and I don't know if there's a runway, but also speed. The Zebatites are not an issue, and we do have enough ammo, I believe, to activate Mother Brain 2.
Oh, we do. We have enough missiles and supers for that. But at the same time, it's also a little bit faster if you have if you have at least like a 10 or, what is it, 13 supers going into MB.
Right. That would speed up the fight a little bit.
But at the same time, it's 20 shots. So I don't blame him for not doing it. But it was just right next to him. It's the wrong way.
Yeah, I might have taken a little wrong turn here.
No, no, no. Wrong way. And homewrecker side, he's found Fantoon.
Do you remember where ship was? I want to say we found it at one point.
I think we found it very early on.
That would make sense. Cold Slayer.
If you were to ask me how long it takes to get there, I'd say like 2:30. Speaking of getting there, as we're heading to Mother Brain, it's time to guess what the escape time is gonna be. I'll be sticking to my 2:30. What do you think?
I'll go 2:45. Zeb skip giving MacVanish a little bit of trouble, choosing to go for, I think, the second Zeb skip here.
There we go. Gotta be a little bit careful.
Yeah, MacVanish really can't take any hits here.
He does have a safety save, but it would not feel good dying to MB. Ooh,
Oh, that's
that's
a reset. Fortunately, ketchup and M&Ms do not go together.
Who'd have guessed? Oh, look at that. First try. Or ketchup now.
Ooh. Those onion rings are very dangerous because they, I believe, ignore iframes, or it's they don't trigger iframes, so you'll take damage from every one of them.
They can multi-hit. But so, I think the ketchup can do like 480, I think, if you get hit by all.
We'll see here what the escape timer is.
$1:45. We're off by a minute.
Yep. And
also, yes, A-Ball, that room with Fanny Dead is terrible to do. Yeah, honestly, how does he do it?
I was just about to point that out. That pretty sure he hasn't looked at the map once yet.
Just barely missed the down press.
Personally, I would have just given it another try. The acid doesn't hurt that bad with both suits.
And that's a positive escape.
First try.
GG to MacVanish with a end time of, I would say, 51:48.
And looks like we'll have both MacVanish and their mentor Molfolk. I don't know how to pronounce that. They'll be joining us very soon for a interview, as well as Words in Homewrecker.
They seem to be waiting. I'll head down and tell them they can join.
All right.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
GG's to MacVanish.
Hello, thank you.
GG's.
And GG's to you, homewrecker.
Thank you.
So, how do you think about the race, the maps? What was the initial thought?
A bit frustrating, mostly the end, because I messed up Zep Skip, and then I missed the jump over the ketchup and had to redo it, so that was frustrating. Everything else, I feel like just unlucky we took the wrong gamble. I did feel like we had to go towards criteria first, but whatever. We had good pivot saves and saved some time with that.
Oh, did you do the same thing we did, maybe?
And we had it down to Torian and then committed down to M and then to N, then to M.
Oh.
And then we
okay,
pivoted
no,
all the
that's
way
not what we
back
did.
and then went to criteria and then Brinstar.
Yeah, we actually kind of overlooked the speed major on the way down because like we zeroed in on bowling, so we didn't get speed. And then we got to Big Pink, and then we're just like, okay, well, criteria is closer. Hopefully that major isn't like super important. Then we saw the speed lock, and it's like, okay, well, we should go back for that. And then so we again, we had a good pivot save in Big Pink, but yeah, there was a little bit more back and forth than I would have liked given the layout.
Yeah,
I think
that's
the
fair.
speed just wasn't kind in terms of the layout anyways.
We were just in Brinstar just running like, where's the map? Where's the map?
Mhm.
Getting dead ends.
We
This-
blinded all the majors in Brinstar before.
Yeah.
Nice. That's great.
This is
The-
so
the
This is
map
definitely
wasn't a
one. I
terrible
think I
spot.
think you could realistically god route this one if you just made all the right calls.
Yeah, way
but
faster.
believe
Like
so.
a 40
We
minute
definitely
time.
didn't do that.
But I do have a question for you both, Homewrecker and Words. Is that the major top right of C? What made you go all the way there?
Because we had just gotten speed, and it was a very conspicuous speed lock. Because it was one of those
Fair.
things where it's just like we had abandoned a major in wreck ship that I was worried about. Like that could be something
Mhm.
very important because all the other majors were basically filler. So my brain was like, okay, we need that major.
What was
And
it?
we saw
High jump?
Kraid. We're gonna have to come back for Kraid regardless. And then, like again, the speed lock is concerning me. We don't have Varia yet, so I'm just like, okay, that is a conspicuous logic chain because
Yeah.
we saw the speed lock, we just got speed, and we also need to go back to criteria regardless. So we may as well get this because again, we didn't have Varia, and Varia is the one thing you don't want to risk skipping somewhere. It ended up
at
being
that
high jump, which is
point-
just whatever, but.
It was high jump. Yeah, at that point, I was basically, when we got map, I basically thought to myself, well, I'm at 4+2. I had 15 or 20 supers at the time. I was just like, you know, we know where Ridley is.
Mhm.
So, because we went there first. So we knew we had to go back to Brinstar to kill Dragon. And basically the game plan was then, yeah, let's just collect health and X's on the way to
Yeah.
Ridley on the way back. But then we found Charge and Varia just blinding our asses, and Brinstar just
Yep.
keep going right. We have to go down eventually, and just hit Pants Room. We're like, oh shit, grapple. Actually, my language, sorry. Ooh, wow, Pants Room. Grapple actually came in clutch that we picked that up. And then it was just a power bomb. I was like, ah,
Why are you
well.
talking about ship? We don't need to go to landing site.
Yeah, not yet, no. And then I go through Sushji's room. I'm just like, okay, that's nice. Then probably heads down from there. Nope, that was cosine
Cosine.
room with Varia, which was
Nope.
nice.
So, pro tip for I got this from Lofter actually for navigating like blinding to find the map. Rooms that go far left to right or just left to right in general are much more common than rooms that go up and down.
Yeah.
So when you're blinding for map, try to get your altitude set first and
Yeah.
then go horizontally instead of going horizontally and hoping for a down room.
Yeah, at that point, I don't think I had seen the what's it called, the caterpillar room, but that was the connector from the other connector from Wreck Ship. So I was
Yeah.
like, there's probably that, or eventually we hit single chamber and pre-ice, and those were the down rooms I was expecting to hit way earlier. But it was fine. We blinded the majors on the way down, so that was okay. Then Dragon. And just hoofing it back. I'm just mad that I messed up Zep Skip. I did do my backup Zep Skip though, which was cool, but then I got hit by Ketchup, which is not so cool.
Nice.
The backup was cool though.
Yeah, it's like I think I've seen like 2 people do that ever.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yep.
Any other closing thoughts? It was a pretty from our end. It was. I think the turning point was mostly the decision to head to C without
Yeah.
speed and then having to do it all again.
Yeah.
I also
But
don't
yeah,
think
it was
the the unfortunate part was also that I don't think you had checked the entrance to T yet, have you? Because that
No,
was
we
Croc
hadn't.
Speedway, which basically meant that speed was supposed to be brought that way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was the biggest time constraint early on.
Yeah, because there were also
Yeah.
farms just beyond it, which also made it much more logical to go through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thinking about it at the time, I didn't think that, but looking back, that definitely makes sense. That would have been the way to go with it.
Yeah, which we didn't have Varia yet, so like that's
No.
kind of a thing. Which
When I saw it, I did go back to the save top right of Big Pink, just in case I was gonna run into like something like Flower House, into Three Musketeers, you know, the classic. Just all the heat is here. All right, we have to turn
Yes.
around. But the fact there was a farm immediately afterwards, I was just like, yep, this is
I think-
doable.
I think if we had felt like Homewrecker was comfortable with like a suitless Ridley of any kind, I would have been more brave to skip that major in criteria. But yeah, like again, medium normal, it loves to give you Varia early, and if you skip it, you're in for a bad time. So I
Yeah.
I didn't feel like we could afford to skip that criteria major.
That's very fair. I think best thing that also was there was just Mole was there, mostly as like my sanity check, just to keep me locked in and focused when I was just double guessing, like, I think I can go here. Mole was just like, no, you have to go there for sure. And I was like, okay, sure. I was already mulling it over, going up there.
Mulling it
Ah.
over.
Mulling it over.
Ah. Was that whole setup just for that pun?
Yes.
Right. And we didn't talk that over beforehand, I'll just say that. Yeah, I mean, I think Vanish, like, he doesn't trust me fully yet. Like, I was, like, trying
I
to tell
trust
him...
you more than
Yeah,
enough.
because
You were routing it out.
And you were like, oh no, Musketeers definitely
I,
goes to green.
I feel like
green
it's
fire
less
shot.
about
And
I
that,
feel
yeah,
like
okay,
it's less
that
about
was...
Mac not trusting you and more about Mac just being an impulsive person.
I'm
I'm
very
just going
stubborn.
this way, so I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah.
It was funny, though.
That was a misread because I misremembered that, but it was fine. It was just slight back and forth. Because I went through Musketeers because I didn't want to do the gate glitch, and then I headed out and I was just like, you know what, I'll just gate glitch anyway.
Yeah, I did it in 2 tries. I don't even know why he was worried.
Nice.
Wow.
No, it was mostly just I didn't want to have to refarm afterwards if I messed it up a few times, and then I just hit it, and I was just like, all right, let's go. I was thinking in worst case scenarios a lot, actually. Which was nice that Mole was here, because voice of reason.
Voice of reason. It's true.
Also, I see the Ronald McDonald skin, very nice.
Oh, that was the first thing we mentioned, I think. The green M&M versus Ronald McDonald.
Oh, is that what you played, Mac?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh no.
I want to do unspeakable things to the green
God.
M&M.
Okay. Okay. Dump
Gosh.
chest isn't here. Let's leave that. Let's leave that for dump chest.
I agree. I do have to say, I was rooting for Ronald McDonald just because I didn't want to see the green M&M win. I'll put
Oh
that
my
out.
goodness.
Fair enough.
Well, too bad. Well, you won't. Next race I won't be green M&M. So
You're
When's
saying
our
that,
next-
but we don't know that.
yeah, my next
Like
race is
Manish.
versus Divine, which is in 2 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to
With
check
that
what
being
we
said,
did that.
I'd like to get some final thoughts from the mentors first. Let's start with words.
Yeah, it was a good race. I definitely, for my part, I feel a little bad because like I kind of forced us into some back and forths that weren't really necessary. But overall, I think we like managed well despite those mistakes. Homewrecker played well. Picked up the Dragon strat. He said he was comfortable with the suitless Dragon, but like I saw what he was doing. I was like, okay, let's try this other thing. So that was nice that we pulled it off.
Oh, you didn't have a microwave?
No, we didn't have charge yet.
Oh,
No,
right.
yeah, we went in
Yeah,
there
because we
before
went down the
hitting.
other way.
Yeah,
Yep.
you went the weird route. But yeah, overall we did pretty well. I'm happy we got to go mode at like before Mac finished. That's always like a good feeling when it's like, okay, there was a chance on this one because
Yep.
like we got all the stuff and like we knew what we needed to do to finish the game and there wasn't much left. So I feel good about that.
All right. How about you, Mofolk?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got much to say. It's a good game, guys. I didn't feel good at all either through the seed. When we decided to go down the 3 trillion instead of criteria, I was just, this is a gamble. We're gonna miss the gamble. But from what you guys have said, it turned out it wouldn't have mattered. Or rather, it was better that we went 3 trillion somehow, which blows my mind. But yeah, GG's guys, well played. Especially against Mr. Number 1 seed over here.
Oh, I didn't
He's
feel
big
like
for
I
his
played
moves.
like a number 1 seed.
It was a World Tour seed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Homewrecker, what about you?
I mean, it was a good seed. I do want to thank Words for helping me out because yeah, I'm still learning this game in case that wasn't apparent, but I got a lot of good strategies out of it, so it's super helpful for me, honestly. I felt pretty
It
good.
looked good. I'm glad you also felt good about it. It was a good race. And final thoughts of you, MacVanish?
No, I think I said most that I was thinking of.
All right. Any thoughts from you, Fudge, or can we just wrap it up?
I think, yeah, we can just wrap it up.
All
Oh,
right.
I actually do have one
Um,
thing to say. I want to say thank you for our commentary team and the trackers.
Yes.
Thank
And
you for the
mentors,
race.
Thank you for volunteering your time.
Definitely. Oh, with that being said, I want to thank the watchers, and in a couple hours we'll have another race to watch.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. A good
Your next
day.
mission.
Bye.